Live Con. All right, shalom, shalom. Giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. All right, from the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right, before I start the live show, to give all praises to give double honors to the apostles. All right, and elders, the great millstone who will. All right, worthy to be accounted double honors. And I want to give peace and salutations to every brother, every Akim, preacher of the truth, from the four corners of the earth. Truth and sincerity in the hearts, all right? For the love of the gospel. All right, this is GMS Indiana coming with another live show. The topic of the live show is the famine of the word is coming, all right? And the famine of the word is coming. You know, due to the recent YouTube shutdown, all right? NASA shut down YouTube, all right? Due to current sudden events. All right, the Yahweh Shem Yahweh shot in his chariots, you know, for shooting to the video Eldai Thun did, you know. So we're gonna go in that spirit, okay? And start the scripture I got right here is Isaiah chapter 24. All right, and I'll start at verse 8. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 8. It says, the mirth of tabrets slocking. I'll start at 7. It says, Isaiah chapter 24, verse 7. It says, the new wine mourning and the vine languishing. All the merry-hearted do sigh. All right, the new wine is the truth, man. All right, and they're mourning because the truth fails, man. And we read Isaiah, what is it, Isaiah 5, I believe. Isaiah 5 to 20. I believe it says, actually, I'm right here in Isaiah, I get it. Isaiah, the 5th chapter, and the 20th verse, it says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. All right, it says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. All right, because the new wine languishes. Okay, and what else does it say? It says the new wine mourning, and the vine languishing. All the merry-hearted do sigh. All right, and all the merry-hearted being the ones that have the truth, the ones that have the light, they do sigh because we're being oppressed, man. And we're not being lifted up because we have the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You know, we go out on the highways and byways and we're shunned, man. Like the book of Amos says, man. It says they hate him that rebuketh in the gate. It says they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. All right, the truth language, man. The truth is weak to be evil. That's why you call evil good. So evil is lifted up in this society, man. Everything evil in the society is lifted up. You know, when we go out there on the highways and byways, you shun us. We put on the background. You disregard what we say. You forbear what we say. You don't hear it. All right, you hear it with your ears, but you don't understand what we're saying. You don't care to understand. You know, so it says Isaiah chapter 24, verse 7 says, the new wine mourning and the vine languishing, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabrets ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the heart ceaseth. All right, and that's all the music going on today, man. When people are celebrating, all right, and the multitude of people are celebrating and having a good time, they play music of harps and instruments. You know, that's why I said the mirth of tabrets. The mirth is the folly. All the partying, all the folly going on, all the celebrations, the holidays, the holiday right now that's coming up is Halloween, and that's mirth, that's folly, you know, and that's going to cease in that day, man. The day that this chapter is going into, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the heart ceaseth. All right, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. And why shall strong drink be bitter to them that drink it? Because the things that's going to be happening around them and all their surroundings is going to be a sight to see. not a joyful sight, but a sight which is terrifying. Uh, I'm gonna get a script. You got something else?
Yeah, come. This is Amos chapter 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, or of thirst for water, which it will be those two." You know, and just because it says not of bread and not of water, doesn't mean the Lord's not going to send a famine of those two. Though, all right, just not in this type of famine. But it says what? But of hearing of the word of the Lord, all right? And when, like the brother said about the YouTube shutting down, that was an inkling, that was a taste of the famine of the word, all right? Because you wasn't able to watch no YouTube videos, you wasn't able to get to all so the knowledge and the wisdom and knowledge and understand and the wisdom and all understanding that you have received is what you have to go off of. Now you can't go back and watch videos. Oh well, I know the breakdown is to this is on this site. I know the breakdown to this is on that site. I know this brother gets into this breakdown, so I can just watch it when I have time to. You know, hey, you better get these breakdowns while you can. You better get as much knowledge as you possibly can. All right, because there's gonna be a time come where YouTube is gonna shut down and it's not gonna come back up. All right. Matter of fact, the whole internet is gonna shut down and not come back up. Not just YouTube, but everything. You know. It says today.
Trying out a precept. And why is that going to be, man? Because it's going to be a very terrible day in these streets. It's going to be a terrible day so bad that the prophets of the Lord, it's not going to be safe for them to go out. All right, because it's going to be utter suicide. All right, it's going to be martial law. When martial law is to give the curfew of when you can be out and what you can say. All right, if you have Netflix at home, then watch V for Vendetta. It's on Netflix, man. And in the movie V for Vendetta, they have martial law, and you cannot be out for a certain period of time, and you have to watch what you say. All right, about the government. This is Zephaniah. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12. All right, I started 11. It says, "How Zephaniah 1 and 11. How ye inhabitants of Maktish, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off." All right, that's what's going to happen. All the money, all the people that sell things, all the merchants of this land is going to be cut off due to the siege. All right, all of the railroads, all of the highways and the semi trucks can import goods. All right, all the stores are going to shut down. You know, and people are going to rob these stores for everything that they got due to why? Due to want of bread, man. You know, and it says, verse 12. "And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled in their leads, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil." All right, and that's everybody that's, like the brother said, man, YouTube shut down, and everybody that's like, "Oh, the Lord ain't coming." They've been saying this been the end of the days since my mama was here, since my grandmama was here. The Lord ain't coming. And we just having a conversation before this live show, man. A lot of people have fell out of One West School in New York that the apostles were originally a part of. They fell out in the year 2000 because what? They were setting their leads. They said the Lord will neither do good nor he will do bad. So they stopped the work. They stopped laboring. All right? So the Lord is going to search Jerusalem out of candles and see who's at ease in Zion. You know, the Lord is going to see who was doing the work, who was holding fast to the truth, and who wasn't. All right, it says there, verse 13. It says, "Therefore their goods shall become a booty, all right, shall become a spoil, and their houses a desolation." All right, so it's going to be destroyed. "And they shall also build houses, but not inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and not drink the wine thereof. The great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. The day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet, an alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. All right, so this is not a day that's going to be joyous, that's going to be full of mirth and folly, full of joy and taverns and music. All right, this is going to be a day where people are going to be eating each other, people are going to be killing each other. Friends shall fight like foes in the midst of the streets, man. And this is the day that's coming, man. This is the day of the famine of the word. This is the great evil day of the Lord, man. And we are telling people this to repent, turn you around. That's why the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And these things must happen before the kingdom of heaven comes to be. You understand? All right? Back in Isaiah 24 and Isaiah 24 and 8 says the mirth of taverns ceasing. All right? The mirth of taverns ceasing, the folly of the music cease. It says the noise of them that rejoice ended, the joy of the harps, the joy of our ceases. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. It says the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. All right. So the city of confusion is what? When you go into the word Babylon, Babylon means confusion. Okay. When you go into that word Babylon, Babylon means confusion. So the city of confusion will be Babylon today due to extrapolation, okay? So that city of confusion is America. Because when you go through the midst of America, you can't tell whether you're looking at a man or a woman. You know, the air is all fucked up. You have birds here in the wintertime. It's all confused. You have leaves still on the trees in the winter. You know, leaves don't fall in the autumn. They fall in the winter. Grass still grows. When it's winter, it snows in the spring. You get what I'm saying? So this is the city of confusion. You know, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. All right, and when you go into the book of 2nd Ezra 15, it talks about every house being shut up. Okay. You got someone?
This is Lamentation chapter 2, verse 21. It says, the young and the old lie on the ground in the streets. My virgin and my young men are fallen by the sword. Yep. Thou hast slain them in the day of thy slaughter. This is not what I want.
That was still good. Thou hast slain them. You know?
Hold on. Let me,
I got one.
You go ahead.
So, all right. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh. All right, the word nigh means near, so the sword and their destruction draw near. All right, and it says Egypt. All right, it's talking about America, but when you go up, it says Egypt. All right, Egypt is likened to Sodom. America is likened unto Sodom and Egypt. All right, because you see these dead, spiritually dead Israelites walking through the midst of the city. All right, when you read Revelation, it says their dead bodies shall lie in the city that is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. It's talking about these Israelites that don't have their nationality, that don't know the truth. Shalom. It says, woe to the world of them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. All right, one people shall stand up and fight against another. All right, so one people shall stand up and fight against another. That's talking about race riots, man. All right. It says, whenever I got anything, I can jump right in. All right. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, so it says, for their shall be sedition among men. All right, when we go into the word sedition, it means uprising. Okay, so there should be a sedition among men, an uprising, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Second Ezra. No, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they shall not regard the kings nor princes. The kings and princes of this world is the laws. Those that make the laws of this land, they shall not regard the laws of this land. All right, for instance, there's a law in this land that says you can't kill another man. If you kill another man, you should be put in jail. They're not going to regard that because why? The courses of what? It says the courts, their actions shall stand in their power. All right? Go.
I'm just jump straight down to the point, Matthew 24:7, where it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yep.
All these are the beginning of sorrows."
Yep.
So as the brother was saying, man, in that time of day, there's gonna be people. When they say nations against nations, they're talking about Israelites against Edomites. Edomites against Arabs,
Yep.
Ishmael, all types of different nations going against one another, and it's going to be riots in the streets, basically, man. Not basically, it's going to be riots in the streets. You know what I'm saying? People is going to be all out pandemonium, man.
Right.
And people is going to be out there for survival. You know, people is going to be trying to hide and get away from the violence, man. But hey, everywhere you go, it's going to be violence.
Yep.
You know, it's say kingdom against kingdom as well. So you're gonna have America against China,
Yep.
and Saudi Arabia, goddamn London,
Russia. Yep.
Russia, definitely.
Yep.
You know, so with these things going on, man, there's gonna be just straight madness all over the world, man. And then nobody's gonna be able to escape. And these are the beginnings of sorrow. That's what Lord said.
Because there's much more to come. It said these are the beginning of sorrows, all right? And the second Ezra quoted the same thing Matthew's quoting, man. It said these are the beginning of sorrows, you know? Because those are the first sorrows to come. Because it speaks about in Deuteronomy how and curses, before it happened, it said you should eat the fruit of thy body and the siege. That happened before, but it's also going to happen again due to what? The lack of bread thereof. All right?
And that was going to be the point that I was going to make too, because of the lack of bread. But you got something to put in?
Yeah, I got one more thing. It says, because you know why I just read this earlier, me and my uncle did a sit down, man. And this through the spirit that we're talking about this is one of the points that came up. Revelation chapter 2 and 10. It says, "Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful to death, and I will give thee a crown of life."
Yep.
So after there was persecution of the saints, man. Persecution of the saints. That's the beginning of the sorrows is going to be what we see now. All right? We see the rumors of wars. We see the nations rising against nations.
Yep.
We see the kingdoms go against kingdoms. All right? It's famine already happening, but it's going to happen on a greater scale. Okay, you're gonna see famine going on in these cities, man. Once they drop their petrodollar.
I was just about to say that, because right now that's what's happening, man. A lot of these countries are starting to move away from the American dollar. Like the more recent country that just did it, just dropped the American dollar. Venezuela. Venezuela just dropped the American dollar and said that they was going to depend on the euro. So, hey, that's going to happen one country at a time, man. You know what I'm saying? And we see, and then that American dollar is going to really crash, man. And that's going to be that beginning of the sorrows, man. Because you ain't going to be able to buy or sell. And that's going to go into that market of beast.
Hey, yeah, that card, man, that everybody depend on, that's going to be out the window.
Yep.
Hey, that Social Security that people was living on, that's going to be out the window. Also, that Section 8 that these women have the luxury of having, that's going to be out the window. You know what I'm saying? So just like how it is in Venezuela right now, hey, them women was out there prostituting, man. You had judges, lawyers, police officers. You had women with higher professions prostituting their bodies just to be able to feed their families. All right, and that's what you're going to see. Actually, you're already seeing that in America, man. Prostitution is high in America right now, but the rate of it is going to go even higher, man. Okay, so you're going to see the structure of America begin to crash, and then what? Like the brother said, RFID chips is going to come in, and then after that, after all these things happen, then the Lord is going to put some of the saints. They're going to be martyrs, and He's going to put some of the saints in. He's going to allow Satan to have some of the saints in prison, man, to try them. You know what I'm saying? To test their faith, man, for 10 days. Who knows how long 10 days is in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, right? You know, because we got an indication. Well, 10 days in a day in Genesis was 1,000 years.
Yeah.
This might literally be 10 days, literally though. You know what I'm saying? But it might feel like 100. You know, just never know, man. But anywho, yeah. Ah, man, thank you. It says, "He that hath his ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death." Right? Which goes into death, whereas nice thing. You know?
Well, it goes into basically the hour of Hashem Yahushua keeping you from the hour of temptation. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be a lot of shit that's going on. You know, like hold on one second.
It's all
Just had, let's see. Then when you brothers got something, go ahead and
Yeah, Psalm 91.
While I pull this up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 7. It says, sorry, I started 5. Book of Psalms 91, verse 5. It says, "Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, all right, nor the arrows that fly by day." So the terror that by night is all the screams and the terrors and the gunshots, all the things you hear but you don't see. All right, because there's not going to be any power in that day, man. It's only going to be the moon to cast its light. There's not going to be street lights.
Right,
all right, so you're going to be hearing women getting raped to your right. You're going to be hearing somebody dying to your left.
Right, cut. 911 gonna be dead.
911 gonna be dead. Ain't gonna be no telephone signals. Ain't gonna be no internet. Ain't gonna be no street lights. There's only gonna be the lights of fires, and there's only gonna be the lights from the stars and the moon. All right.
All you women out here, you know what I'm saying, it's all puffed up. And the only reason why you're puffed up is because you got the so-called white man, your father. You know what I'm saying? 911. That's not gonna be for you up there, man.
Yep.
You know, you ain't gonna be able to call 911. A lot of you gonna be trying to call 911. You ain't gonna have no downtone.
Hey,
it literally ain't gonna be no downtone. And if it is a downtone, they're not gonna answer.
All right.
It's gonna be all chaos out in the street. They'll be running, trying to get home to their own families, man.
That's right.
You know, they're gonna be trying to get to their own wife. That's probably getting raped. You know.
Show you that in that movie, World War II. Police officer, he shot the guy with a rifle, and he seen the police officer get the corner. He put his hands up and dropped the gun. The police officer got the milk that was behind him, man. He wasn't worried about what he was doing. He was trying to get home to his baby and his wife. So, you know, if he had a wife, he was trying to go home to his baby because he got the formula. He was in what shows you through extrapolation, he was in full uniform, so he was on duty.
Yeah.
Hey man, fuck the law. I gotta handle lines.
That's right. Yep. This is like,
you know what? Many prisoners gonna be let loose, man.
that's right.
All the prisoners that's been locked up for 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 years, man, 10 years, they gonna be let loose, man. The people who society feared, all the men that's actually out here killing people and raping little girls and men, they gonna be out here running wild, man. And they gonna team up. And they gonna be out here causing all type of hell, man. And no matter who you think you know, or who you think ain't nobody gonna be able to save you in that day if Yahushua is not with you, man.
That's right. And that's what's gonna cause a lot of these women to be looking for the prophets, looking for the middle of the Lord. You know, because of the middle of the Lord, they're gonna have that protection, man, in that day, man, all that time, and that hour of temptation. They're gonna be the ones that's coming. So what those women gonna be doing, man, they're gonna remember those prophets out there teaching. And hey, they're gonna be running up to see him, bro. Like, ain't you that guy? You know, that's why this is Isaiah 4:1. It says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, "Will it's like we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach."
Right, because these women still humble.
Yep.
Right now, you got women saying, "Oh hell no, I ain't with that. I ain't gonna be no dumb bitch. Let multiple women be with my man. I ain't for that life. You can leave me, then you can lose me. Okay, I'm gonna live my best life without you. I don't need you." That's what they think right now. But in that day, they're gonna be seeing their friends not even able to walk. There's so many men that ran into them, man.
Right, because 911 ain't gonna work. You know, and the protection is gonna be with the men of the Lord.
And they gonna know.
They gonna know. Right, God. They gonna know in that day, man, who to run to. That's what the protection gonna be with, man. Because the protection is with the men of the Lord, but they being protected. They being protected by your power, by Shimmy shot, man. The Lord gonna keep them safe, man. And whoever with them, they gonna come to like, hey, can we come with y'all?
Yep.
Can we be with y'all? You know, 911 gonna be dead, man. But you how about Shimmy shot? He ain't gonna be dead, man. Gonna be gonna want to be with them again. Go ahead.
I think it's just
Go ahead, brother.
kind of just back in Psalms 91:5, it says, "Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrows that fly by day." We all know those arrows that fly by day is, right?
God.
All right, it says, "Nor for the pestilence that walketh in the darkness." All right, when it says walketh in the darkness, you can't see pestilence. All right, you can see the effects of the pestilence, but you can't literally see it. So when you see people getting sick and shit through these diseases that the CDC got locked up that they're gonna unleash, the Lord said, "Don't be afraid of that, because why the Lord got you." It says
They actually got some known disease. They actually call this disease when airborne.
Yep.
Which means you can't see it, which means it's in the air.
Hey, that's a movie. It's a movie called Carriers.
Yeah. I seen that.
And they had to. It was a disease that you can catch through breathing.
Yeah.
So they wore these masks, and they
different stages too.
had different stages. So they watch that movie Carriers, you can understand what these pestilences is gonna be like. All right. And actually, it was a post-apocalyptic movie. All right. So it was the end of the world. And it was a group of 4 people banded together that didn't have a disease, and they had every time they went somewhere, and found a new car, they had to spray it down, just clean it up, wear masks, right? Because they couldn't see the pestilence that walk up in the darkness.
And
all right,
just to land back on the brother, man. You think that move to Iron Legend is about?
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of chemical warfare going on there. America's already been doing chemical warfare out there in London. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Trying to provoke Great Britain to go against Russia, trying to say Russia did it, trying to set up things to where they can have allies to go against Russia. Just the same as when they did that thing with 9/11.
All right. Or just when they did the same thing just recently with the Ebola. Ebola ain't gone. Ebola's still here. They got a lot of headlines still getting that shit, and they got a lot of people in Europe getting it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of unreported, things about Ebola. It's going out here, and they got some kind of he said a lot of these people are like a lot of unreported things about all these people getting zombified.
Which you get our walking dead anyway.
Yep.
The scriptures call you crap on this, man.
all right. Let me go back in that Psalms 91 verse 7. It's like it's 6, verse 6. It says, "Nor for the pestilence that walketh in the darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thine side, and 10,000 at thine right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee," or nigh thee near. It shall not come near you. It says, "Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see."
It's like the movie called World War Z. Them zombies didn't fuck with food and sick people, People that had diseases, that zombies ran right past them.
That's
Matter of
what I'm
fact,
saying.
it was a little boy. A zombie herd was heading towards him. He just basically covered himself in her. The zombies went right past him like he was rocking a river. You know, have you ever seen a rock in the river and the water just goes right past it? That's how basically the Lord's gonna have us, man.
That's spiritual that you say that because he said he said they were sickly. All right, the Lord said, I have not come that they don't need a physician. I have come for the sick. If you don't need a physician, then the Lord ain't came for you. If you already good, and you don't need no help, hey, the Lord ain't come for you. He came for those that need a physician. He came for those that need that are sick.
Right. Basically, that's something about the humble.
Yep.
The ones that's willing to admit that they're sick with sin.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of jakes out here. Wow.
Yeah. And that's spiritual.
Precept too.
That's spiritual that the brother say that because he said all the pestilence avoided the ones that were sick. So the ones that were sick are the ones that's humble, which is what? They're gonna be the prophets of the Lord, man. The prophets of the Lord are the ones gonna be humble in that day because they're gonna recognize like, well, all of this is up to you. If I perish, then I perish because you want me to perish. If I don't perish, then it's your will that I don't perish, Let me finish this last scripture. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord thine refuge, even the Most High thine habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall thine plague come nigh thine dwelling.
Precept to back you up.
Go ahead,
This is Revelation 3 and 10. It says, thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Yep.
I will also thee from our temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Right.
So basically, the Lord, He's gonna try all of them. All of these different, sorrows that's gonna come. Man, He's already tried them here, the Lord. We already been tried, man. We already in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But 2/3 of Israel, because judgment will start with our 2/3 of Israel, they're not going to get prepared for this.
Not even us, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of them, hey, the Lord gonna try us too, man.
We are being tried. We're going to be tried all the way up. All the way up until, listen to what it says. It says, because thou, he says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. So today, the Lord going to keep the men of the Lord, man, in that day, man, because the men of the Lord going to be prepared, man. Because these are the men that hear the voice of the Lord, man. They hear, they understand, man. So we expecting this to come. We're expecting the hour of temptation to come, man. We're expecting all these things to come, man, because we believe in the word. We believe on the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. But the rest of the world, man, they don't believe, man. So they're gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught, man. They ain't gonna be prepared, man. In the hour of temptation, man. They're gonna get caught up in that hour of temptation. They're gonna get caught up with all these plagues, man. All these pestilence, man. They're gonna get caught up with the art of fighting chip. A lot of these motherfuckers, they're gonna take the art of fighting chip, man. Start with the nation of Israel. 2/3 of our people gonna take that damn chip, man. Because they ain't gonna be able to withstand. They're gonna be hungry. They're gonna be tired. What Esau gonna do, man? What the elite gonna do? They're gonna use that to their advantage, man. Like, hey, you want to eat? This is what you gotta do. You gotta take this chip. And Jake gonna get in that longest line, man. Take that damn chip. They're not gonna be able to withstand the hour of temptation, man. Only the men of the Lord are, man. Because what does the Lord say? My saints shall what? Eat. Go ahead.
Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
Right. Who gonna be hungry? 2/3 of Israel and all the rest of the world, man. They're gonna be hungry, man. To the point where they're gonna take that damn chip. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Right.
Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed."
Right. We're going to rejoice. Why? Well, what we those men? We're going to rejoice, man, because we're going to know what time it is, man. The end. That's the time. And we know already right now, man, for what's going on right now with Trump. You know, what's going on with China, what's going on with Russia. We know what time it is, man. We already rejoicing, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart,
Yeah.
but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall hollow for vexation of spirit."
Right, and the reason why, because the precious America, your precious way of living is going to be over with, man. And you're not going to be prepared for it. Start with 2/3 of our nation, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and the rest of the world, man. They're not going to be prepared for that, man. That's why they're going to be sorrowful, man, in that day, man. Go ahead.
"Ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen, for the Lord Yahweh shall slay thee and call his servants by another name." But you know, also the scripture says, "Fear not the things of heaven, for the heathens are afraid of the sins." Which is what?
Jeremiah 10.
Yeah, that was not
Yeah, be not dismayed of the sign of heaven, for the heathen are afraid.
Yeah, right, because they're gonna be afraid because they're not gonna be prepared for that. They're not gonna be prepared to see the chariots coming. You know what I'm saying? With your Howard shot, you know what I'm saying, and the angels cracking the clouds, man. They're gonna be dismayed, man. They're gonna be afraid, man. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? What the hell, man? But the men of the Lord, man, gonna be prepared, man, because this is what we expect. This is what we expect, and this is what we pray for, man. That's part of the Lord's prayer, man. You know, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Go ahead. You got more? That's it? You else got more?
Yeah, I got some. This is let's talk about Revelation 3 and 10. It says, for thou hast kept the word of my patience, thou shalt also keep thee from the hour of temptation. All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 24. 2nd Ezra 6:24. I started at 23. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 23. "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies." All right, and that goes to that Matthews, man. That goes to that Matthews that the love of many shall wax cold, man. You already seen that today, man. You got all these mothers killing their children. All right, man. You got total loved ones dishing out on, ducking out, you know, on each other. You know, the elders seen it with their own eyes, man. With their own eyes, one day after camp. There's a car accident, man, and everybody got out the car. He had his wife with him, he had his woman with him, and his 2 kids and his grandmother. He got back in the car and left everybody. Left them after a car accident, man. You know, the Lord shall wax cold. It says, "At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run."
Right, and the reason why that's going to happen is because they're all going to be trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like every man for themselves.
So,
you know what I'm saying? That's why the sin is going to be every man for himself, man. The neighbors ain't going to be willing to give you no cornmeal, no flour, no rice. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to try to keep that for themselves, man.
yeah.
You know? Because there ain't gonna be no store going to the store.
Uncle be like that moved up with the Eli, man.
Yep.
You walk to the Edomite homes, and they have what? A freezer full of dead people, man.
Yep.
And they was trying to have a barbecue with dead people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the source of their food, man. A lot of these women is gonna eat their babies, man. That's why the scripture says, "War to the matter of fact, pull it up, man." Because it's coming out of the scripture, so you know, this ain't coming out of my mouth, man.
Let me finish this out. It says, verse 25, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of the world. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed. All right, so the heart of, read that over. It says, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. All right, what's that talking about, man? Who was the evil? Who was the deceitful? When you go into the word devil, man, it means to deceive. So the devil shall be quenched. It shall be extinguished. All right, so the fiery darts of the wicked that's going to be extinguished, man, by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, and those men that be redeemed out of it, that shall not taste death from their birth, man. The brothers went into the martyrs, man. Some men are going to be put on the chopping block for their faith. All right, just like the days of old, but not all of them. Some men are not going to taste death since they have been born on this life, not their past life, but this life, man. They're going to be redeemed and not know what it's going to be like to die, man. That's a mighty act, man.
It's also balance.
It's also balance.
Yep. I got the scripture. It says, Matthew 24:19. No war to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. You know what I'm saying? This is not the time for us to be multiplying, man, and having children, little baby infants, man. This is not that time. Because this is the time where we should get in our house and land. We can have the Father's will right now. This is the time where we should storing up that water, man. Like the 5 wise virgins, man. This is what we're trying to do, man. All right? Because why? That's it's a blessing, but not this time. It's a distraction because it keeps you away from doing what you need to do for the Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? And right now, in the middle of the Lord, we don't need any distractions. Okay? We need to be focused on the path ahead because this is what's going to give us salvation. This is what's going to give our children salvation. The scripture says what? He's going to deliver the women through childbearing, man. Childbearing of who, man? The prophets. Why? Because they're doing the will of the Lord, man.
Precept. This is 1 Thessalonians 5, starting 1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as an thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, and that's basically talking about Jacob, you know what I'm saying, thinking that everything is all good. You know what I'm saying, not paying attention to the prophecies, not paying attention to the prophets, sounding the highways and the byways, sounding the alarm, telling you, about the perilous times that's coming. He says, then such destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon a woman, a child, and they shall not escape. And you're not going to escape, man, because you can pay attention, man, to the warning. You know what I'm saying? The warning that was coming, man. We've been out here preaching, all these years. Some of the head apostles, you know what I'm saying, GMS, they've been doing it for 30-some years. The elders, 10 years plus, out here preaching and telling you, man, for the times, preaching, warning you, man, for the times that's coming, man. You're going to get caught with your pants down, man. That's why it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Sudden destruction, man. It's going to be sudden to you because you can pay attention. And he says, coming upon them as travail upon a woman, child, and they shall say, and they shall not escape. You're not going to escape.
Right. But with the let's say on the child, travail on the child, it's going to be stomach pains. When you realize, like, damn, this Lord, they was right. It's gonna put so much fear in. That it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna fuck you up. It's like you was ever a little kid, right? And you did something wrong in the household, and your mama said, I'm gonna tell your father. When you get home, we gonna whoop your ass. You'll be all day, you'll be sitting there like, man, I'm gonna get a whooping. You can't even enjoy the rest of your day because you know when your dad get home, he's gonna whoop your ass. So it's gonna be like one of them moments, man. Like you see the Lord, it's gonna be like, oh snaps. I'm actually finna get what they said is gonna happen to me. Them niggas were saying we was finna be murdered by the Lord. They said we was finna be destroyed by the Heavenly Father. Oh snaps, these niggas wanna lie. The Lord finna come kill us. That's what's gonna be on their mind. Cause what? Because men of the Lord is boldly saying, hey, the Lord gonna kill you niggas. And when they see the Lord coming, and he angry, he got his feet around him, they gonna be like, oh my God, you come kill us. Why? Because you know you was fucking wicked, man. And you know you didn't give heed to time, man. You didn't give heed, you didn't take advantage of the grace that he gave you, man. Alright? With the grace and the mercy is the time period that he gave you to turn from your sins and repent to him, man. You didn't take advantage of it, man. So the Lord gonna kill your ass.
He says, for ye brethren are not in darkness. So, and the brothers that say the truth are not in darkness, man. You know, they're in the know, the light. You know, he says that they that they should overtake you as a people, because the men of the Lord are prepared, man. You know what I'm saying? Thirds, man, you're not gonna get prepared. You're not gonna be prepared, man. You're gonna get caught with your pants down, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get caught, man, thinking like your father Esau that, you know, your ever part, like the scripture say, this place is gonna last forever. America's not gonna last forever, man. Hey, this should show you how 2/3 of Israel is so fucking silent and stupid, man. You don't pay attention to what's going on in the news right now, man. You're not paying attention to what the American dollar is about to crash, man. What the fuck is you gonna do? What is you gonna do, man, when that American dollar crash, man? You're gonna be out here assed out. That's what you're gonna do, man. Because you trust in your father, the devil, Esau, man. Instead of trusting in the Heavenly Father, man. Go ahead.
Through scripture, man. Yep. It's the 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yep.
And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. And
the beginning of that is already happening. But you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, 2/3 ain't, you don't even know that, man. You know, it's been that happened. It happened so much, man. Esau, food that we eat right now probably ain't even food.
I got this. Read the beginning of it.
Yeah. Look back at the top row.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra 16, just to say on the side note, before I get into the news in my head, man. The worst punch to have is the one that's a sucker punch, man. When you get sucker punch, you can't brace yourself for what's gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? When you get sucker punch, you totally in the wheel of how hard that person hit. And however the force hit, that's where your body gonna go. You know?
Yeah.
If you're able to tense up a little bit, you might be able to absorb the blow to a certain extent to where it won't break. But this is gonna be a sucker punch to you, man. Alright? Okay. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth. Sword.
And you know what? And I don't know if y'all noticed this, Salaki, that cut you off.
Right.
even with the gas prices now lately,
Yeah, they been nice, ain't
they've been nice as hell.
they? They been nice.
You know what I'm saying? But here it is. You got all this shit going on with Russia, Iran. The Saudis now. You know what I'm saying? There's all types of shit going on. Ain't nobody paying attention to nothing, man. Venezuela, dropping American dollar. You know? It's all types of shit going on.
Hey, the stock market done crashed back 3% since October 10th, man. Right?
Actually, it's been crashed way more. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that they report.
But that, right.
Yeah.
But that's the point, though, because that's something that you can. They tell you. They tell you the stock market has dropped down 3% since October 10th.
And it's gonna keep on dropping.
And matter of fact, though, if you watch RT News, they move on here, bro. With your point.
No, the brother said bills have be so good cheap that they try to think themselves to be a good case. That's for a reason, man. All right, it's written in the law, and this is Deuteronomy chapter. This is all for a point, because bills shall be so good cheap. Let me start with Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. It says, "Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart." Now, why do a gift destroy the heart? Because people are simple, man. So if I'm a bad guy and I want to make myself seem good, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a gift. I'm gonna manipulate my viewpoint, your viewpoint of me. So I want to make this guy think that I'm good. So I'm gonna give you a gift, all right?
And that's exactly what Donald Trump is doing right now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He trying to buy into the so-called Negro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to win them over, man. Like doing what? Using propaganda. Kanye West.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a fucking stupid. You know what? I give it to Jake. Jake ain't too goddamn. Jake even know Kanye is fucking cool.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Now, I was gonna say,
It's a sense of appeasement.
a sense of appeasement.
Yeah,
Because it appeases you, man. And that's in the law.
Yep.
That's in the law. And that's it right here. It's Deuteronomy chapter 16,
Yep.
verse 18. It says, "Judges and officers shalt thou make thee in all thine gates, which the Lord thine God giveth thee throughout all thine tribes, and they shall judge the people with just judgment. Thou shalt not wrest judgment, thou shalt not respect persons, neither take a gift. For a gift do blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous."
And that's exactly what this system does.
That's why you can't. That's why the gifts are dangerous, man. Don't even.
Matter of fact, somebody get that. Ecclesiastes 7:7.
What is a gift? A gift is Section 8.
Yep.
A
Those
gift,
gifts.
lift card, food assistance.
Yep.
A gift. We should just begin.
It's
It's like that. How does the
The
slave?
brother just said it. A gift is just an appeasement. It's just to appease you. Right?
it's like it's not just look, it's even a job. You know what I'm saying? It's even a decent, what Jake would call a decent job. You know what I'm saying? Or a decent career.
Yeah.
All of that. Anything that Esau got to offer, man, is a gift. You know what I'm saying? To destroy your mind, man, to keep you from the fact that he is your enemy.
They had them in Egypt. They had gifts in Egypt. What people call them melons and shit like that. That motherfuckers wanted in the wilderness. They was complaining about. It was we had melons, we had meat, we had this in Egypt. You know, the slavery wasn't that bad.
And that's a beautiful point, because that's exactly why he give you these gifts, man, so that you can be distracted to what oppression is. You know what I'm saying? What oppression really is, man. Oppression is slavery, man, to keep you bound, man. You know, to keep you far away from your heavenly Father, man. What did the scripture say, man? That the name of the Lord is dreadful amongst the heathen, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what did he do? Hey, look, we'll give you this, we'll give you that, we'll do this, we'll do that. To keep you distracted from calling on your heavenly Father, man. To keep you from the scriptures, man. To keep you from the truth. You know what I'm saying? And he did that so successfully. He got Jake thinking that the Most High loved everybody. He got Jake thinking that everybody can make it, man, because of those gifts, man. All because of those gifts. Jake don't even know who the enemy is, man. Jake think that the enemy is Satan. You know what I'm saying?
But they don't know who Satan is.
They don't even know who Satan is. Well, you know, really, Satan worked for the Most High. The devil is Esau. That's the difference, man. Devil means deceiver. And that's what Esau has been doing, man. Ever since he got us into slavery, man, is deceiving our people, man.
Well, see, Esau is Satan too, because Satan means adversary.
Well,
And
Satan means adversary,
Satan,
but devil means deceiver.
devil means deceiver. He's the adversary that deceives.
I got a precept.
Yeah, come, yeah, go ahead.
This is Revelations chapter 3, verse 17. It's sad.
Yeah.
I'll get into it. When you seen that movie, I'm gonna get you sucker. And it's like, what happened to the revolt? What happened to you guys? You guys was going strong. We said, yeah, man, we were standing up to the white man, we were sticking it to the strong. They said, we walked up into the cubicles, and then they left out jobs. So it was like, we went in there, we were in there with a focused man to bring the white man down, and the white man gave him a job, so niggas was like, alright, we cool.
We got that about the shop.
I got it.
He got 7 cents.
God,
And that's the point. And that's exactly what happened to a lot of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? They got destroyed, man. And they think now, see, Esau deceptive, man. He got Jake thinking that they're important because they making like $15 an hour or $20 an hour. Or
they
something,
drive a
man.
2018. Oh my God.
And Jake looking down on their people. Man, this devil, man, he's so deceptive, man.
They don't know shit.
This is
ahead, bro.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
But hold on. Surely oppression what maketh a wise man mad?
A wise man mad.
Right, a wise man, because a wise man don't know, man,
Yep.
that this the devil, man, what he uses, man, to keep us against each other. You know what I'm saying? To keep us looking down on one another, man, to get us against each other, man. You know, that's his number one point. You know what I'm saying? To keep Jake against each other, man. Keep Jake down and depress the men against the women against the men. Go ahead, bro.
God.
Yep.
Oppression maketh the wise man mad. Now keep that note, wise man. Why did it say?
Yep.
Why did it not say oppression maketh a man mad? It said a wise man mad because you could be oppressed and not know you're being oppressed.
That's right.
Have you ever heard something called Stockholm syndrome? All right, Stockholm syndrome is when you believe that your oppressor is your friend.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can be. That's why I said a wise man. You have to know that you're being oppressed to be mad. All right, it says.
And Salakia, if I may add on to what you said, that's a beautiful point. You know what I'm saying? Because a wise man gonna be thinking like, wait a minute, why didn't this devil let us go back to our land?
Why can't we keep our laws?
Right? Why? But they don't know that. They don't know that they Israelites.
Well, we can't even keep our own laws.
Right? Because hold on, I'm talking about the time when we brought on here slave converse.
Oh yeah, that's
everything was beat up out of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We lost our heritage, our customs, we lost everything, man. But see, a wise man to get mad though, still even in that, because he'll be thinking like, even this, like, man, but why we can't have our own? Because we our own people. Why the fuck I gotta be up under you now? You can free me up out of slavery. Why the fuck I gotta still be up under you? Why I gotta still follow your laws? Why I gotta still follow your customs? Why I can't go back to where I came from?
And that's actually the same thing today because you scheduled to work a certain day.
Yep.
And you go to your boss and say, hey, the Sabbath coming up. I can't work this day. Every new moon, I can't work. Think about it.
I mean, but if you knew that, I'm just saying, I'm talking about coming from a point
No, I'm saying
where you don't know that. Where you don't know you're an Israelite.
I'm saying we do know. Like even today, you can't go to your boss and just be like, hey, every Saturday.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm just like,
yeah.
even now.
Yeah.
We still yoking martyrs. It's like, man, we can't go to our boss. If I was my boss, he would look at them like I'm crazy.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Man, you better get your ass to work or you fine. You know what I'm saying? We can't even keep our own laws in this society. You know, we can't keep the Feast of Tabernacles or the Feast of Weeks.
Could you really begin from again?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. It says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Better is the end of the thing than the beginning thereof. Right. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. You know?
Right, that's right.
I got this precept. It's Revelation 3 and 17. It says, because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked. So here it is, right? You're thinking, hey, Esau gave me a gift. I must be doing good. Look at this $20,000 contract. Look at this $500,000 house I'm living in. Look at my honey. Look at this money I got in the bank. Look at this jewelry I got up on.
But see, but the reason why I say oppression making the wise man mad is because the wise man don't realize that he ain't got his kingdom. He gonna realize that he's still subject up under the so-called white man. He's still up under the laws of the so-called white man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole point, man. That's why oppression making the wise man mad, man. And he watching his women out here still, walking around with liberties, man. You know what I'm saying? Gathering on, be wicked, dressing half-ass naked, showing off their body parts on a horse, watching the young men become homosexuals up under so-called white man's laws, man. That's why the scriptures say a wise man, you know what I'm saying, oppression making the wise man mad, man. Because we're up under the laws of the nation, man, who is of our enemy, man. And that's the point. You know what I'm saying? We up under this goddamn devil, man. And that's why we out here signed crime, man. You know what I'm saying? To the Heavenly Father, man, for the abominations thereof, man. That's the whole point, man. Somebody can grab that too, man.
No reason right quick. Well,
go ahead, brother.
It's not right quick. It's kind of pretty long, but
yeah.
which I was basically talking about. Basically,
yeah.
about having our own land, doing everything that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's a account like that in the book of Maccabees. It's pretty long-winded, so bear with me. This is First Maccabees chapter 10. I'm gonna start from 31. It says, "Let Jerusalem also be holy and free, with their borders." This is Ptolemy talking. It says, "With their borders thereof." It says both from tents and tributes. It says, "And as for the towers which is at Jerusalem, I yield up authority over it, and give to the high priest, that he may set in which men as he shall choose to keep it. Moreover, I freely set a liberty every one of the Jews that were carried captives out of the land of Judea into parts of my kingdom, and I will that all my officers remit the tribute even of their cattle. Furthermore, I will that all the feasts, Sabbath, and new moons, and solemn assemblies, and 3 days before the feast, and 3 days after the feast, shall be all immunity and freedom for all the Jews in my realm. Also, no man shall have authority to meddle with or to mulct any of them in any matter."
King Antiochus.
Say it again.
That's King Antiochus.
This is Ptolemy. Ptolemy. It says, it's like that also. Oh, it says, and I will furthermore that there be enrolled among the kings forced by 30,000 men of the Jews, unto whom pay shall be given and belong to us all the king's force. It says, and of them some shall be placed in the king's strongholds, of whom also some shall be set over affairs of the kingdom, which are of trust, and I will that their overseers and governors be themselves, and that they live after their own laws, even as the king have commanded in the land of Judea.
Right, Con, and that's the point. That's what we just read right there. See, oppression making the wise man mad, man, because you got to be up under the laws of this devil, so-called white man, Esau, Edom. We over here in slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like how the way it was when we was back in our own land, man, when we was able to keep our own laws, statutes, commandments, our own customs, and our own traditions, man. You know, our women don't even have fear of us, man. They don't fear us. They walk around freely being whores and sluts and what they call independent, doing what the hell they want to do. The young men, you know what I'm saying, they are feminine. And all of that comes from a broken home, man. You know, because Esau, man, what did he do? He turned our women against us. Our women look down on us, man, because we don't have no power. we not in our own rulership right now, man. We're not we not in our own rulership, man. We don't man, they don't respect us, man. They respect this devil, man. That's why scripture say oppression making a wise man mad, man. Because we see the injustice, man. We see the effeminate spirit, you know what I'm saying, that's going out. You know what I'm saying? We see the wickedness that's going out, man, with our people. Shit is just off, man.
What did you ask?
So like you got some more brothers today?
It's some more of this. Tell me,
Yeah.
what did you ask again?
You said what the answer is?
Speaking?
No, say it, keep talking.
No, I'm saying, what did you ask? I didn't.
No, you talking about like the rulership at that time.
Oh, yeah. The rulership was Antiochus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was right. Yeah. It was Antiochus, the rulership. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's making this decree told.
yeah.
It's why he was getting fucked up so bad that he was trying to get back on the good graces.
Well, that hasn't happened yet.
Huh.
He's just basically. It's gonna get into it. That hasn't happened yet. It says concerning the three governors that added unto Judea from the country of Samaria, let them be joined with Judea, that they may be reconciled to be under one. It says, nor bound to obey another authority than the high priest. As for Ptolemy and the land pertaining thereto, I give it as a free gift. Back to that gift which I was talking about. It says to a sanctuary of Jerusalem for the necessary expense of the sanctuary. Moreover, I give every year 15,000 shekels of silver out of the king's account from the place of appearances. It says, and all the overplus which the officers paid not as in former times, from henceforth shall be given towards the work of the temple.
Right,
And,
all that money. You know what I'm saying? That's what got our people destroyed.
it says, and besides this, the 5,000 shekels of silver, which they took from us, they took from use of the temple out of the accounts year by year, even those shall be released, because they pertaineth to the priests of the ministry. And whosoever they be that flee unto the temple of Jerusalem, or be within the liberty thereof, being indebted unto the king, or any matter, let them be at liberty, and all they that have in my realm, for the building also and repairing of the works of the sanctuary, expense shall be given to the king's account. Yea, for the building of the wall of Jerusalem and the fortress thereof round about, expenses shall be given out of the king's account, as also for the building of the walls of Judea. Now here's the point. Now when Jonathan and the people heard these words, they gave no credit unto them, nor received them, because they remembered the great evil that had done unto Israel, and he afflicted them very sore. All right. So Jonathan, all that what the king just said, all that what Antiochus and Ptolemy agreed to them, giving them their land, telling them they could build their temple. Basically, they could be all what they wanted to do. Jonathan was like, hell no. We want authority over everything. You know, they was not dealing with that, man. They didn't want that gift that Antiochus tried to give them, man.
That's right.
And Antiochus gave them everything. He said, hey, you can get your land. You can have the people over you. We'll pay for everything that you need. You won't have nobody. We won't oppress you no more. We won't do this. We won't do that. Jonathan was like, no. Because why? Because they remembered the evils that they. I'm gonna read it over one more time.
Because you know, and also because they knew, man, because Esau the devil, man. You know, all of that, man. You can't trust this damn devil. That's why I said that. What did it say? He said the wise. He said what? How do you go? Ecclesiastes 7:7.
Oppression maketh the wise man. Oppression maketh the wise man mad.
Oppression maketh the wise man mad, man. You can't trust this goddamn devil. They knew that Esau at that time because that was Esau, man.
Huh?
Esau the damn devil, man. You can't trust this goddamn devil.
Trust not that enemy.
Esau his birthright and then try to turn around and get it back. You know what I'm saying? Well, when Isaac was on his dying bed, man. He said, nigga, you sold your birthright, man. He still was trying to be deceptive, man. He goddamn devil, man. Slocky, go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna read that part 1:1. It says, "Now when Jonathan and the people heard these words, they gave no credit unto him, nor received him, because they remembered the great evil that he had done in Israel, for he had afflicted them very sore." All right. So you think if Esau just came to us, gathered up all the Israelite groups, and be like, "Listen, we'll give you Israel. You get to have all your land, you get to all your people, you get to have all that. You take every single people you think is an Israelite, and they'll be all living right there. Everything will be cool. Are we cool now?" Man, we look at the devil like, no.
Because he'll try to come back later and get it.
Yes, he was trying to come back later and get it. Yes,
that nigga gotta go, man. That's why Esau gotta go. Because he'll try to come back and get it later, man. And that's the whole point. You know, he gotta go. You got more?
No, that was it today. That was just I was hearing y'all talk about Shamar saying if we got a land, we had all this, and that actually happened where Antiochus promised to give him all that stuff.
Yeah.
Jonathan, being the righteous man that he is, he said, "Hell no,"
Hey, what are the scriptures called Esau? He's a cunning hunter, man.
They called him a serpent in the beginning in Genesis. When you look up the word serpent, it goes to subtile, the most subtile creature.
Subtile,
crafty, man. And he still uses those tactics to this very damn day, man. He still uses those cunning, crafty semantics and all that shit to this damn very day.
Very true. Just what the Lord said, you have to have more than reservations. In 18, it says, "I counsel thee to buy of me gold, tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see." You know what I'm saying? So the Lord saying, man, because that's one of the same is saying, "Store not your riches upon the store not your treasures upon the kingdom of earth, man, or the rust and the moth and the dust, if you can touch it, you'll store them up to the kingdom of heaven, man." And the Lord said, man, don't, because these gifts that we see, wise men of the Lord, we know that these gifts that we have as far as our jobs right now is only to sustain us until the Lord comes.
tangible gifts, yeah.
Right. We're not looking at it as 10 years down the line, I'm going to have my own bit. What dude said coming to America? He said, right now I'm doing lettuce. For 2 years, I'm going to be the assistant manager or something like that.
Right.
We're not looking at it like that. And now, man, I'll be like, all right. So as long as the Lord gave us a gift through Esau to sustain us until it's coming. So we're going to work this. We're going to toil and do everything we got to do right now to sustain our living. But this is only temporary. We don't care about this.
But because you actually got some brothers on the side that actually have
Decent living.
a decent living. Like you got some brothers on the side that drive luxury cars, Jaguars, doctors, You got some brothers on the side that's doctors, man. And in Timothy it says, those that are rich in this world, and we all know when you go into the word world, it means different things.
Yeah.
In that particular scripture, when you go into the word world, it means eon, which means age, which means time. So those that are rich in this time, charge them that they be not high-minded, So we gotta charge them that they be not proud because of the gift that the Lord gave. Hey, you make a little bit of money off, you make about $70,000 a year. Hey, but you gotta understand that shit's still fiat. You can't be high-minded, you can't be proud. So, like the brother said, man, the Lord give you gifts, but you gotta understand what the true gift is.
Precept. This is Matthew 11:25. It says, at that time, Yahushua answered, said, I thank you, Holy Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and the prudent, and has revealed them unto the babes.
Where you read from?
This is Matthew 11:25.
11 and 25.
That's good. That's right.
Yeah,
Hey, go what he said. It said, do not. He said, Revelation 3 and 17. It says, nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve that thou mayest see. So he when it said that he has hidden it from the prudent and the wise, and is giving it to who?
The babes, man, to the men of the Lord, man, basically the elect. You see what I'm saying? Because he taught it in a mystery, with the parables, you know what I'm saying, in the scriptures. Only the true men of the Lord gonna hear the Lord's voice. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hear the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody else gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? This is truly a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you in this truth, man, you understand, you know what I'm saying, the words of Yahweh, you know, shine these mysteries, man. Hey, count it all joy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll read it again. This is Matthew 11 and 25. He says that more than anything, this is really talking about, he hid from Esau because he had to. You know what I'm saying? This was all hid from Esau because if Esau would have got it, you know what I'm saying, and understood what the scriptures was really saying, then Esau, it wouldn't be nobody, man. They don't tell him what would be out, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau would have been able to get this, man, understand this, you know what I'm saying, man, the elect wouldn't get this because you know why? Because Esau want to rule forever. Revelation 4:12, man. Somebody can grab that.
Now, you know the funny part about it? Esau knows though.
Yeah.
Especially the elite.
But he don't. He don't though.
He know, but he don't.
He know, but he don't.
No, he don't. I know, bro. I know what you're saying. He don't know the hidden things.
He don't know the hidden
In
things.
Deuteronomy it says, Lord, the hidden things are revealed to us. It don't say the hidden things are yours, but the things that are pleasing unto you are revealed unto us. Esau don't know the things.
22.
Deuteronomy.
I think so. 22.
Yeah, something like that. It said the hidden things are belong to the Most High, but the secret things that are pleasing unto the Lord are revealed unto the children of Israel.
And that goes into what? Psalms 147.
Matter of fact, let me read this. This is Salaki. This is Luke 10 and 21. He says, in that hour, Yahweh shall rejoice in spirit, and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that thou hast hid these things from the wise and the prudent, and has revealed them unto babes.
Now, when you, like, a lot of times, what Brother Madafi likes to pull out is that when you look at the brothers in the truth, 9 times out of 10, brothers in the truth, majority, 51% now, bro. You know, some brothers might say, "Oh no, it's middle-aged brothers too," but when I say majority, anytime you're speaking of majority between 100 total, if it's 51, the 51 is the majority, and 49 is the minority. So, majority of the brothers in the truth are young men, babes.
But you know, but see, you gotta understand that when they're talking about babes, it's spiritual. Because a man can be 40 years old and still be a baby. See what I'm saying when it comes to the spirit?
No, I was speaking fleshly wise.
Yeah, right. You talking fleshly.
I was speaking fleshly wise, but it ain't spiritual too, because the wise and the prudent in this world are the ones that are wise in this world. And the Lord said, "What the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High."
That's right, brother.
But no, I get what you're saying too.
Yeah, he's saying like, because you know what, it might be a man that just woke up to this truth at the age of 40 years old, man. So he's a babe, man. And you saying, the majority of the young brothers that you see, because why? Because the men above us, they paved the way, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Apostle Tahad, you got Apostle Bob, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Khan, they paved the way for us, man. You know what I'm saying? Older men that's been in the faith pushing this thing for 30 and 20 years, man. Plus. All right? So we got real life elders, man.
And he said, I'm going to read on. He says that thou hast hid these things from the wise and the prudent, and has revealed them to babes. Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. Because not only that, man, you got all these false prophets out here, you know what I'm saying, that's been teaching the Bible all these years. You got to include those niggas that's in these churches, man, you know what I'm saying, that's teaching false doctrine. But here it is, No, the true doctrine is out now, man. And the secrets are out, man, to the babes, man, that hear the voice of the Lord, man. And that's the blessing.
Right.
It's like you got something, go ahead, get it, bro.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29.
Mm-hmm.
29. It says, the secret things belong unto the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, our power.
Mm-hmm.
But those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. And those are the things that's pleasing to the Lord, like Jake naturally grow a beard, or most Jake.
Yeah, come.
Instead of the coons that try to be like Esau. Jake naturally they might line it up, they might put glitter in it, but they have a beard. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, even when beards wasn't popular, Jake got a mustache or some kind of facial hair, you know? A little bitty snub.
And, and that's most Jakes.
That's most Jakes. Most
Jakes, yeah, come on.
Most Jakes, even before, when I was in school, we had teachers that shaved their beard real low, but they still had a beard though, you know? But Jakes don't eat bloody meat, you know? A lot of Jakes stay away from pork.
And now something that came natural too, man.
That came natural.
Like we was kids, man. My pops, man, he fucking cooking my bloody ass meat.
Yeah, man.
This shit be cooked all the way done, man.
Yeah. Now Jakes eat pork, but them Jakes over there that know how to pig eat, that actually see pig, like them Jakes on Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad.
Some of them won't even touch a pig.
Because they actually be looking. My mom went to Jamaica. She went to Bahamas.
I got some uncles.
She went to Bahamas. She was like,
he says they Benjamites from over there, man.
They got wild boars just running around. Chickens. Like they actually got native food just walking around.
Yeah.
You know, she was like, they actually look and see how pigs operate. And they were like, oh, I don't want to eat that. They eat shit.
It's like natural.
Yeah.
It's natural. Like even with catfish. Certain things like you know, I was talking to this, you know, this Benjamin guy I work with at work. You know, he's from Trinidad. And he was like, man, no, mom, you know, no. You catch catfish, you throw them back. And I said, why you throw them back? He said, cause man, it's nasty fish.
Yeah,
it's nasty fish, man. You know,
we would be in Indiana Beach. We would spit the water and we would watch the catfish eat the saliva from the little white suds.
Yeah.
And be like, why did he not spit? We'd be like, we don't know, but it's fun to watch.
In some Moabite stores, they actually have tanks where you put your hands and your feet in and have catfish eat your the dead skin on your heels and shit.
Yeah, krill. I think krill
do that shit too.
Shrimp. But shrimp. I know my sister went to Florida and you stick your fingers in the cave with a rock and the shrimp eat the bacteria from the dead skin on your fingertips. And shit turn around and eat the shrimp. Right. Oh my God. So the Jacob be like, oh, when you boil the shrimp, when you steam it, all the bacteria gets cooked out of it. I'm like, who the hell told you that?
So I can boil shit and then eat it.
Right. That shit don't make sense.
The bacteria will be out of that shit that I just got.
I can boil my piss and then drink it right back.
Jake trained this.
Hey, but look, as the brother
making an excuse to do it according to his evil.
Exactly.
And I got 3 7.
Go ahead, brother.
With the brothers, they said, also the pastors, man, you got to count them in this too, man. You got men that's Israelites that's teaching and they pastors, but they still don't even know, right? This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are Sodom's children.
Sodom 21.
We're gonna get a couple more scriptures.
Jeremiah 4:21. How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? So how long is you niggas just gonna see us out there on the highways and the byways in the rain, with umbrellas, in the snow, shivering, cold as fuck, below zero, man. Out there for hours.
Telling you why you got diabetes. Telling you why you got high blood pressure, cancer, gout, all these different diseases. Telling you why. Because you eat abominable foods. Educating you. You know what I'm saying? Setting the standard. Hey, look, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you can check the percentages. Google this shit. We are the highest nations on the planet Earth that get these different diseases because of these reasons, because of the diet that you hold, man. Because you're eating all these abominable foods, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, kind. How long is we gonna be out here, man? Telling you niggas to stand into the Heavenly Father, man. How long is we gonna be sitting here being a spectacle?
Right. But see, the crazy part about it is, man, the law, statutes, and commandments is not grievous. They was given to us for like an instruction, like basically like a car and how the way it runs. You know, like okay, I'm not gonna put orange juice in the gas tank. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not gonna make the car work. The whole point of the matter is dietary law is given to us. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the things that destroy us. These are the things that's not good for our bodies. This is what's good for you. This is not good for you. Go ahead, brother.
How long is we gonna be a spectacle amongst you people, man? Basically, sounding off the trumpet, man, to you people, until you people actually understand that this is what you should be doing.
Right. It's
the foolishness of teaching, man.
Right. And how long it's gonna be until the destruction comes. Go ahead, read.
It says, "For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are silent children."
Right, and you don't know the Most High, man. You know the God of Esau. You know the God of this world, man. You don't know your how about shooting on shot, man. You don't have no idea. You have no clue of who the true Heavenly Father is and the true Son of the Most High, man. You only know, you know what I'm saying, these false gods, man, with this devil gave you. Go ahead.
And like Taziar said, he said, how long shall we be a spectacle to you people?
Yeah.
That's what the basically what the Lord said. And he said, where is it at? I think it says it's either in Second Ezra or Sirach, where it says I should not hold my tongue no more as touching the wickedness. You know, basically the Lord's not how can I say waiting no more. How is he using that? How is he not waiting no more as long as touching their wickedness? He's using us, man. You know? So we're basically, you know how a person say you got one more time, and you know, after that time, then I'm gonna fuck you up. We're that last time, you know? So we're at like that last strike. We're that how can I say that that camel that broke the straw that broke the camel's back. You know, so after us, guess what comes? Destruction. Ass whooping. Sirach, the second chapter. No, it's not Sirach. Second Ezra is the 9th chapter where it says, "Those that loathe my law, you know, they shall be destroyed." You know, Second Ezra 15, all the unfaithful shall die in unfaithfulness. You know, so after us, hey, who knows till?
Right. That's why I call you silence. Let's go into it. Go ahead. Because so like go ahead.
Khan says they are silent children. They have none understanding.
Right, because you're stupid, because you're getting a warning. And here it is, the logic, you know what I'm saying, the word of the Heavenly Father is coming out to you. The breakdowns are coming out, man. The wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shuri Yahushua is being broken down to you. You know what I'm saying? This will make you dumb as hell, man, because you're not taking heed. And look, man, the proof is evident, man. Our people are dying, man. Go ahead.
It says they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Right, you wise to be wicked, man. You wise to kill your own people. You wise to be women. You wise to, you know what I'm saying, get over on the niggas to get money. The niggas is wise to get over on niggas to get money. You wise to be wicked, man. You wise to kill your own people, man. But to be right, man, to love your neighbor as you would love your own self, man, you have no knowledge, man. And the reason why you don't have no knowledge of that is because, man, you're going off the philosophies of this world, man. You're just like your father, the devil. You're just like Esau, man. Go ahead. No. There was more to that. That was 22. That was it. Okay, That's it.
Yeah. Give all praises, glory, and honor
to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kadash. All right. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and worthy to be accounted double honors. And peace and salutations to every brother preaching the truth like the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity in their hearts. All right, for the love of the gospel. Until next time, we'll say shalom. Shalom.